Welcome to this week's Quick Charge. Moses said to the people of God, God brought you out of Egypt so that he could bring you into a land and give it to you to possess as your own. Just as they had a promised land, we have a promised life. Now we've seen that God has a place for us, and it is always the best place. But we also know that God's place has lots of lots. In Numbers 26, verse 55, you must use lots to decide which tribe gets which part of the land. So everyone had their own God lot given to them. There are two unalterable rules that always apply. The first is this: the owner of the lot always owns the lot. In Numbers 36:7, each Israelite will keep the land that belonged to their own ancestors. Once you have a lot, you own that lot. Even if you sell it, you trade it, you throw it away, you waste it, you ruin it, you disregard it, such like the things that I can do with my own life, it can always be reversed, redeemed, and bought back. In Leviticus 25:24, you must make sure that you buy the land back. That applies to all the land that belongs to you, or you are to allow the redemption of any land that you occupy. So everything is redeemable. It can come back. That's hope in God. And even if we don't see it redeemed in the short term, it must be redeemed at the Jubilee. In Leviticus 25:28, in the Jubilee year, the land must be returned to the original owners so that they can return it to their family land. The lot must go back to the owner. So in the end, the promise is it will be recovered. So whatever is mine is fully and completely redeemable, no matter what the loss might look like. The second rule is the owner of the lot only owns the lot. You don't own what's not your lot. In Deuteronomy 27:17, cursed is anyone who steals property from a neighbor by moving a boundary marker. Now those are very strong words, because you mustn't take on a lot that is not yours. Here is a very simple 8-sentence story. Listen carefully. Abraham had a lot. Abraham and Lot each had lots. Abraham had one too many lots. Abraham added Lot to his lot. And as long as Lot was in Abraham's lot, Abraham was kept from the lot of his lot. Abraham had to separate from his lot to have his lot. Abraham couldn't have anything outside his lot, not even Lot. Abraham found his lot to be better, a much better lot, without his lot. And Abraham learned that only his given lot belonged to him. God said in Numbers 4, verse 18, Aaron and his sons must always go in with the Levites and assign a specific duty or a load to each person. In verse 32, assign the various loads to each man by name, and each man was then assigned his task and told what to carry. So if they were to carry the wrong thing, or pick up the wrong thing, or take on or hold what they didn't actually own, they could lose their life and their lot. There are things that I own, that's my lot. But there are things that I don't own, and that's not my lot. That, like Abraham, could be with me. And if it's not my lot, it doesn't belong to me. I can carry a disappointment, some sort of diagnosis, a deep wound, a habit, an offense, a trait, a thought, a tendency, some sort of guilt or condemnation, the weight of some sin, a mistake, or a transgression that's already been forgiven. I can, but it's not my lot, so I mustn't own it. As Abraham did, I must separate from it to enjoy my lot in God. Join me next week for more of You Have a Lot in God. God bless.